Welcome back to Central Valley Today. CMAC Youth Voices. It's a 10-week-long documentary cohort program, and it's happening this summer. And we are calling all middle and high school students to take part. So joining us now is Johnny Pacina, Youth Voices Project Manager, along with Davey Ramirez, Youth Voices Mentor. So thank you guys so much for being here. We have you on every year. This is the fifth one, right? That's what you said. Indeed, yes. The fifth one. So tell us, what is Youth Voices?
Thank you for having us again. Yes, so Youth Voices is a 10-week long documentary filmmaking training program. So basically, youth from the Central Valley, we're calling for applicants. Applications are open currently, by the way, for them to sign up and fill out the application with their story idea of what their documentary is going to be about. And then through all the applicants, the deadline is on May 13th.
Okay.
And through all the applicants, we'll go through and select 12 out of all of the applicants. So we've had, in years past, upwards to 50 plus.
Oh, wow.
And we expect every year it kind of grows and grows.
Yeah.
But we encourage all the youth in the Central Valley who are interested in media production and potentially, taking media classes now at their school. It'll be a great way to supplement their education and learn all the great things that go into creating a documentary film.
Yeah, people always say, how did you learn how to edit, or how did you learn how to shoot video? And I'm like, you just go out and do it.
Right.
This is the best way to learn how to put a documentary together, is you just go out and you put it together.
Exactly.
So 10 weeks long, and I was kind of asking you, what is the process? So what do they start doing? Maybe what's the middle like? And then what do they spend, the last 6 weeks doing?
Of course, yes. So we'll have a few mentors involved with the project, Davey, of course, being one of them, and Alex Soto, our other mentor. They will guide them through taking their story and learning what it means to be a visual storyteller, taking that story and how does that translate to a video production and a documentary film. So we'll go into a little bit of script writing, getting that on paper, getting camera equipment in their hands, laptops, and all the things they need to produce the film, pro audio equipment, tripods, etc. So we'll train them on how to use those items. In the interim between the sessions in the 10 weeks, they'll go out and record their stories.
And then sort of they'll go record their stories, and then they come back, and then they start the post-production process. That's sort of where all the magic happens, where you can start to tell the story and move things around. And then at the very end, they have a documentary.
Yes, and another exciting thing too, when they all wrap up, they'll be receiving $1,000.
I saw that.
Yes, and we'll also have a special screening of all their films.
Yeah.
Usually it's been at Maya Cinema. We're gonna have a goal to do that again this year. And yeah, it's a great time. Everyone comes out, family, friends. It's open to the public, and they watch these stories that the youth are trying to tell that are very important to them, and the stories that come from them. We're not giving them any, not telling them what their story needs to be about. So yeah.
So Davey, you're going to be a mentor again this year. What's that process like? How do you get these kids and these students to understand what it means to be a visual storyteller?
Yes, this is actually my first year doing the program,
great.
and so I've been very excited. Last year I was more of a spectator, watching how Alex kind of handled working with the kids. I'm very excited to be doing that. I think the big thing is understanding that maybe not each kid has a lot of experience with video production. This may be somebody's first time ever touching a camera, and being attentive to every student's needs, and understanding that every timeline is going to be different, but we're going to get them to that end path, and they're going to have something that not only they're going to be happy with, but it's something that they can look back on and be like, oh, that was a wonderful experience. It was fun, and I learned something, and maybe we'll have some future videographers out there.
It's always fun to look back at the first thing you ever created, and sort of compare it to what you can do now and what you've learned now, because teaching visual storytelling is kind of like teaching another language. There's all these things you can do, and there's ways to tell stories, and there's ways to make people feel things. So I'm excited to see what the students create this year.
Yes.
We will have the link to the application online, and we'll have more information about it on our website as well. Thank you both so much for being here. We're looking forward to seeing what they do. All right, still to come here, we are saving the planet one donation at a time. The Shred event that's collecting trash and raising money. How you can get involved after the break.